What's up, DC fans? Welcome to my video today, and today we're going to be doing Celestial. And this is probably a long time coming. I should have done this a long time ago. This video will definitely have a lot of information, I promise. You guys already know I like to keep it informative. I like to tell you guys everything in detail. This is why I do these videos for you guys. So please smash that like button. Let's get this up there, and I'm gonna give you guys the best loadout for healing and damage. So basically, I have been playing Celestial since this power has come out. I switched to it. It was probably the first power I ever switched to on day one, and I don't know, I felt something about this power. This power was something that a lot of people hated, but I loved this power. This power just had so much going for it, and it was so much fun to play that within less than a week's time, within less than a couple days' time, I was like blowing it up. Like, if you guys knew me back then, I was definitely killing it with Celestial. Celestial was one of the top powers. I still think it is one of the top powers in damage and healing. In healing, now I'm kind of partial to nature, because nature is just really good in terms of a healer. It's just all time. It has like a lot of answers for everything, but so does Celestial, and I am going to be teaching you guys about that. And like I said, this video is going to have a lot of information, a lot of powers, and as you already know, I will be doing a DPS guide, I will be doing a white mod guide, as well as a clipping guide for Celestial for you guys, because I know you guys probably need that to get this power up and going. So without further ado, I will be going over the powers for it now. The loadout is, if you guys just want to take the loadout and you don't really want to go through the video, that's fine. Plague, Admonish, Consume Soul, Divine Light, Blessing, Life Drain. Now, that is the loadout, and if that's all you wanted to have, that's cool. Just leave a like and go. Like, that's cool. It's all good. But this power is just so great. But the thing is, this power is going to be probably even better once they allow you to have all the power points, because like they were saying, they're going to be giving everybody all the power points, and you're going to be able to basically spec into everything. And this power requires you to go from one tree into the other tree. You literally have to mimic the other tree in order to get the full extent of this power. And the fact that they're giving us all the power points means that Celestial is going to be fun as hell to play. So like I said, so anyway, I'm gonna go through the blessed tree real quick. You're gonna go down and you're gonna grab Divine Light. So you'd be going from Smite to Admonish to Renew, down to Blessing, Benediction, Divine Light, and then you're gonna go to Cursed. You're gonna go to Haunt, Blight, Wither, Malediction, Life Drain, Consume Soul, and Plague at the bottom. Now, you might be wondering why I'm using Plague. Plague is definitely the wild card in this. You're gonna understand why I use this power, and why I love this power, because this power is just, oh my god, it's so good. Just so good. But if you don't want to grab Life Drain, you can most definitely grab Cursed Idol or something like that if you want to. I will be explaining that, so let's get over to it. So basically, we're going to talk about Plague first. As well, let me actually show you my iconic powers. You go grab your Miracle Worker and your Empathic Healing. I've been forgetting to do these in my other videos, but I mean, from now on, it's pretty much standard. That's what you do. You always put 2 points in that stuff. So let's go over to Plague. Now, the thing about Plague is it's definitely a weird power. If we read over it, let's go up to Plague here. It says, infect your target with a disease, dealing damage over time. When a diseased enemy is knocked out, the disease spreads to nearby enemies. Now, basically, you have your combo, you have your damage roll, you have cleansed. Cleanse says, siphon the corruption from your target, dealing damage over time when a recently siphoned enemy is knocked out of the infliction spreads to nearby enemies, and they leave a damaging glyph at their last location. This says nothing about healing. Nothing about healing at all. And I know you guys are like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, how could you be healing and using this freaking power? Like, that makes no sense. Now, this power is great because I have to explain to you guys about healing. When you heal, there's two things you have to basically understand. You can't spam power, so you need to know when to react with your healing. You have to know when to heal, when it's time to heal, and not overheal when everybody is just not taking any damage. That does not make you a good healer by just spamming heals. Being a good healer is knowing the enemies that you're fighting, knowing when to heal, save yourself some power. That way you know how to bring everybody back to life at the most crucial points. And this power helps you immensely. Like, literally, it helps you immensely. So you're gonna have to do the whole combo for this, because as you see, when you throw it, it kind of just does damage. So whenever you use any power that is from the dark side of Celestial, it kind of just does damage, and that's it. Like, you have Consume Soul that does heal over time, but again, it does damage. Whereas, like, for example, and I'm talking about like damage either over time or something like that. Like when you use Divine Light, which is the opposite of Plague, it does damage, but it's more about the heal. Like, that's it. Now, when it comes to the dark side, that's where you're going to be doing other damage. So that's how it helps you out with your damage, basically, and that's how you're going to be doing damage with this power. You have to know how to do the combos, so we're going to talk about Plague's combo real quick. I tap the button. Like, okay, I'm going to go back down to this to show you guys, but like the combo's really easy. It says Celestial combo, tap melee, tap range, hold melee. It's kind of confusing because you feel like you have to tap, then hold. No, I literally, like, you will hear it as I'm doing this power. So I'm going to do it right now. Hopefully you guys could hear it. And then hold. So basically what I did was I keep tapping it until I watch the animations. There's distinct animations that happen with Celestial. That's 1 going into 2, and then that's 3. So basically you have the first one being that, then the second one being her arms raising up, and then she jumps into the air is the third one. So you have to know this for your clipping, basically. So as you can see, this character has that ring around them, meaning when they do damage to this character, they will be healed. But the important part about Plague is, 1, it does damage. It does 12 ticks over time. But as you see, like, it hits you. It hits you. I don't know why it's actually hitting the other target, like with the circle around it, the glyph. It didn't really used to do that before, so I guess they changed that a bit. However, the important part is you're gonna see when she finishes, you have the thing on your chest right here. Now basically you don't get healed instantly with this power. What happens is when you have that darkness on your chest with the light in the middle, when you get hit by that power, like when you have that power and like you get hit by someone, you get healed. Like, you get healed a lot. You get healed as much as you would with Divine Light. So the thing is, we all know Divine Light as the uh-oh heal. This is the oh shit, we gotta heal right now kind of power. Whereas Plague is the same thing, but it's the opposite. It activates when you get hit. That is like amazing because you're not wasting power. You're setting up a heal so that people are just not dying from one shots, as well as giving you time to breathe and maybe heal other people, because let's say 3 people are getting hit but some other guy is getting hit at the same time. That power will set off and heal kind of everybody, but it'll also heal like the guy that's getting hit, like the tank or something like that. So it's a great power. And remember, when people are afflicted with that darkness and they die, it explodes and it damages nearby enemies. So you're gonna be doing damage a lot with just plague alone. So please get your combo down. Like I said, I just tap it and look at the animations. Just keep tapping. You're gonna tap square. Again, this is PlayStation, so if you guys are on PC, tap melee, then tap range, whatever that button is, and then hold. So you're gonna hear it. I'm gonna do it again. Tap, 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 tap. And then I messed it up. Tap, tap, tap. And then I mess it up again. I forget the range part. I'm like going back to the hold. So you're tap, 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 hold. That's kind of it. That's all you gotta do. I'll do it again. Tap, 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 hold. So you're watching for her arms to go out as you're tapping the square. And then you're tapping triangle. And then you're holding square. When she pumps her arms, tap triangle. When you're done with that, you go to your square, holding square. So it's gonna mean tap, 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 triangle, hold square, and then you're done. Do it 10 times over. You'll get this, and it is such a rewarding power. Definitely work with it, guys. Then we're gonna go to admonish. Admonish is your standard like heal. I don't think it heals over time. I don't remember it healing over time. It says judiciously deal damage. Deal enemies divine justice, damaging and knocking them down. Healer roll heals you and up to 3 nearby group members. Now, it's always good to know your combos. It's not that hard. I promise you guys, once you get your combos straight, you become like a battle healer. And people are going to say, don't do damage as a healer. But it's not that hard with Celestial because it's such a good power. If you have Plague Out, for example, you got to do this like literally at the beginning of the fight. People getting hitting this guy are getting healed. The thing on your chest is healing. It's a great power. You need it. So you're gonna do that, for example, and then you're gonna go into admonish, and then you're gonna tap and then hold. So you get to throw out some more damage. As you see, there's ticks going off on this guy. A lot of damage is coming off of this guy from Plague and then from Admonish's combo. So you have to finish both combos. And then you can clip into Consume Soul. Consume Soul just uses 1 power. There's no combo to it. It's a heal over time. So it's really good to do like Admonish and then go into Consume Soul. And you got yourself some nice damage going off, as well as some heals over time. So you don't have to. Like, you can literally use any other loadout. You guys could find another loadout online that does not use Plague. This is my loadout. This is how I do it. This is why I do it. This is why I think it's the best. And you do damage. I will literally beat. I will come right behind the DPSs with this loadout. So you have Divine Light. Now Divine Light is the heal. I usually do not combo it. You can, because like I said, it gives you damage. So we're gonna look at it. It's the same thing as Plague, just backwards, the animations, and it does all that damage. You're doing 12 ticks of precision damage as opposed to might damage with Plague. So as you'll see, you're going to see yellow numbers now for 12 seconds or so. Actually, no, they changed it. So yeah, you're actually getting damage off with Plague as well, but just not as much. It is fewer ticks of precision. So it's weird. Wow, I didn't know that they changed it so that you could do damage with it. So that's actually really good. It didn't used to do damage, but now it does damage, and it applies the heal onto you and everybody in the group as well. So that's more reason to use it. And then of course you have your shield. So your shield is basically going to be for when you need it. It's fairly cool. Like it uses like a lot of, like, not a lot, it just cools down very quickly. So I usually pop that thing almost all the time because it helps me to get a plague off as well. So I would, for example, I'd hit it and then go right into plague. I usually won't get interrupted, and nobody will die as well. If anybody's low in health, you can get this off comfortably. So it does help you learn the combo, and I made this loadout to be forgiving for myself because sometimes you get interrupted, and that's just how it is. So I like Plague as the main heal because of the fact that I don't have to rely on Divine Light all the time, because by doing Plague, you don't have to worry about having that oh shit moment, because most of the time it'll take care of itself. It will just keep everybody topped off, basically, and that's what you want to do. In terms of weapons, what I do use is the brawling. It's kind of standard with everyone. Especially as a healer, you just need to build your combo up. And it gives you your supercharge, it gives you power back. That's basically what it is. So you can also do weapon mastery. So you're gonna do, for example, I don't know if I got that off. I don't know if it actually rings. Yeah, I'm hitting it, but it's not. Okay, there it goes. All right, never mind. I was just sucky. So basically, that's all it was. So you can hit it, and then you're good. So pretty much you gotta wait until like her feet come back around, like she does like that 360. So wait until she comes right back around, and that's when you're gonna activate it. So for example, too fast. There we go. And just sit here, practice doing that until you could get the chime to go off. Usually you could use the bar as well, that way you're kind of just doing that, and then you're good to go. So like I said, practice like every 10 hits, try and get them over and over, and you should be all right. Then I use, the reason why I use Drain, basically, Life Drain, is because it's a 35%er. You can use Cursed Idol. However, Drain gives you heal over time, and it's a little faster, and it's more of an oh. It also stuns enemies. So there's a lot more going on with Life Drain, which is why I like it. It's a better oh shit. Combo it with Divine Light, and you're good. You're good to go. Life Drain also, like, okay, this is the funny thing. Like, so remember, with Plague, you get that thing on your chest. That's the reactive heal. That's so that when you get damaged, it heals you right away. Right away. So basically, let's see what Life Drain does. Oh shit, look at that. You have Plague on you instantly. So that goes to show you how great Plague is. It's the same effect that's happening. It's putting that darkness around on your chest so that when you do get hit, you get healed immediately. So if you basically are not, like, maybe if you just don't get this, you have a supercharge as your regular power, and that is through Plague. You literally get Life Drain. Alright, so Life Drain gives you Plague. It's one and the same. It's great. You don't have to worry about building it up, and it's giving you the same effect. That means that it's that good. It literally is going to heal you over time. So know your weapon mastery with brawling. I'm sucking really bad with it right now. So make sure you get your chimes off. My controller's still messed up. And that's kind of it. So now, again, to do damage, you're going to literally go from left to right. I usually don't stack Plague with Divine Light. They tend to cancel each other out. You want to wait for your Divine Light and your Plague to finish, kind of, basically. So, again, that's another reason why I just use Divine Light straight up. But if it was rotation time, I'm going to show you guys what my rotation looks like. So you're going to go into the clap. I'm going to fuck up my, I'm totally messing up my, what is it called? My, my chimes. That was a nice 5,000. So, again, go from left to right. If I miss it, don't get mad at me. So this is the slow version. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when I'm clipping it. And then you're pretty much keeping everyone alive, but you're doing so much damage. I promise you guys, you will be doing damage. This is, again, slow version. Let's combo the Divine Light just for the sake of doing it, because sometimes you either get interrupted, and that's it. So if you're clipping it, you're going to go from the last move where she jumps into the air with Plague that I taught you guys, that I showed you. You're going to go straight into Admonish. So let's do that. Alright. As you see, like, she didn't even, like, jump into the air. But everything is still going off. That's great. I'm missing my chime, like I said. I kind of, like, really suck with it right now. So... I did the spin, but you guys didn't see it. And it didn't chime off, so... The reason why, as well, like, you will be not having to worry about the brawling too much. You need to have the brawling. It helps. I literally go through, like, when I'm healing, sometimes I go like this. And you're going to see me go straight into Admonish. Straight into the other power there. So basically, that's kind of how you do it. The reason why, that's because I'm healing and, like, I'm focused or whatever. You're not going to see me clapping out. But you only want to do the shuriken thing, like, when you kind of need power and everyone's kind of topped off. So let's do this. We got Plague up. That means we should be okay to do, like, 2 of these and then go into, like, a Consume Soul. Or an Admonish. So it's fairly simple. That's kind of how you do it. I will be showing you guys how to clip it. Like me, I need to practice and get my chimes at the right time. I'm definitely not doing that. I'm doing it too quick. There we go. Okay. So yeah, basically... Once you see her pull her hands up from Admonish, if you're going to go into Consume Soul next, once you see her pull her hands up, you're kind of good to go. Hold on. I kind of didn't come out right. Yeah, you're good. You don't have to let her go into the air. Normally, this is what it looks like. She jumps up, slams down, and then you go into that. So that's pretty much the loadout, guys. I want to keep it short. I don't want to keep it too long. That's kind of what you do. I will be showing you how to clip it better, but that's basically what you're going to do. You're going to clip from Plague's last third hit into Admonish, and then right before she goes into the air, hit Consume Soul, and then you could go Divine Light. And then just pop your shield whenever you can, and that's basically it. There's not much else I gotta tell you. I will show you guys how to get brawling weapon mastery. If you have to learn it, you have to go down this tree down to the bottom, one to the right, because you need back fist, and then you gotta put in a bunch of points here anyway. So I normally go for critical healing chance, restoration, shuriken storm mastery, and then you're gonna go into the restoration at the bottom. And then you have also your brawling mastery up on the top. I have dominance here, power heal, crit. I don't know why the hell I put that, honestly. Oh, that's right, because your dominance affects your shields. That's right, they did update that. Your dominance affects your shields, which is why I put dominance. So you get more. That was only that special case. I don't really put it too often, but yeah, that's kind of what you do. So I thank you guys for watching, and I will be doing my DPS loadout as well as my clipping guide. So thank you guys for watching. Again, please thumbs up the video, comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought about this. Let me know about what you guys like to use, maybe what you like instead, and or if you just think another power in general is better. Whatever. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.